earth, and welcome to Food Review UK. I'm your host, Nathan Peterson. Don't know why I've got all weirdly science fiction-y formal, but anyway, got a pretty special review today. The good people over at Picklecoombe House, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I'll say it again, Picklecoombe House, if that helps, who I understand are an apiary. I've probably got the wrong word there, but basically the people that collect and produce, well, they don't produce honey themselves, obviously they collect them from the bees, but you know the people I'm talking about. They basically sell a bunch of honey and honey-based products. We reached out to them. They were very gracious and sent us a few samples of their products that we could review and promote for them. And the first one I'm going to be reviewing for them, as you saw a little shot there, is the Soothing Honey Sweets Nuggets. I thought I'd review these first because I thought actually, honestly, probably this is the product I'm least likely to enjoy. That sounds right. And B, just curiosity, because I don't know what to expect. Now, when I was discussing what products they were going to send us, the lovely girl at Picklecoombe House, Hannah, did warn me that these are helpful with when you've got like a sore throat. So I imagine that they're not necessarily intended to be, confectionery, normal sweets. They are probably going to be a little bit more soothing, maybe, than necessarily sweet. But like I say, I was intrigued, especially by the description of the nugget. So there we go. Quite a big fan of like boiled sweets in general, so hopefully this is gonna be better than I'm expecting. In terms of smell, there's not much there. It's kind of a little. There's definitely a bit of sweetness there. It's a little waxy, for want of a better word. But I wouldn't necessarily say it smells of honey particularly, but who cares about the smell when you can have the taste? It's going to take a little bit of time for me to get through this. Initial thoughts though, that flavour is very sweet, almost unmistakably honey. I want to get into it, see if it's got like a liquid filled centre or something like that. But at the moment I'm pleasantly surprised. Like I say, because I've associated the honey with when you get lemon and honey soothers, and because it talks about it being a soothing honey sweet, like I say, I was maybe expecting it to be a bit more mentholy, but it's not. I've got to say, hats off to you. Metaphorical hats off to you. It's pretty nice. It's very, like I say, it's very sweet. It's rock solid. I'm trying to bite through it. It's not having any of it. Hey, guess what? Apiary. Well played me. I'll tell you what, you get your value. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. You get value for money with these, because I can't remember how much they were on the website, but I've honest to God been sucking on this bowl for what feels like 10 minutes. Because I'm impatient with boiled sweets, if they're even remotely brittle enough for me to bite through them at any point, they're gone. So that's the size of a normal one. Excuse me for being a little disgusting, but that's what I've got down to. And it's still not biting. It is rock solid, which I actually quite like, because, like I say, from a value for money aspect, you're not going to be munching through these quickly by any means. So it's not going. I actually think it's made out of adamantium. It's just not going. We're down to that, and it's still not breaking. I'm fairly certain that Willy Wonka might have made this. I might just end up swallowing this. Okay, now we can talk. The sweetness is not too strong that it's overawing, but at the same time it makes a nice addition to most. I don't know. I can't describe it. It tastes like honey, but not exactly. There's like never a slightly different taste to it, but it's definitely honey flavoured. You saw possibly how long it took me to chew that to finish that off. 10 minutes. You give me like a lemon sherbet. You give me a rhubarb custard. That is done in a minute, probably 2 at most. This must be getting on for 10 minutes that I've been sucking on that one, and double entendres everywhere. But that was nice. It didn't get sickly by any means. Like I commented earlier, value for money, that's pretty decent, because I don't really want another one, but not because it's horrible, but because I don't feel like I need one. I've had that one, and that will see me through for hours, days, whatever it may be. It's made with Manuka honey. Now I'm not a honey expert by any means, so I don't know what it is, but I do understand that Manuka is supposedly one of the better ones. If you can grade them, I don't know. Fair play to Picklecoombe House. I do apologise, I keep getting your name wrong. Picklecoombe House. This was my. I tend to eat food in order of which how I like it. So I tend to go with worst first. And as I say, I was expecting to maybe not like this one, but I do. And it's made me quite excited about the other products we got, which is fudge, honey, and some nuts in honey, which is the one I will be saving till last. We've also got some licorice. We'll come on to that in another video. So in terms of this and a score, colour me intrigued. I might just throw out a cheeky low 4 on this one. In fact, I will. Low 4. So, yeah. If you want a boiled sweet, if you want something that's going to be different, if you want something that's probably a little bit healthier, can't even say my words, a bit healthier than the usual, I would recommend these. Now, as I say, price point, I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look. I think I recall it being around the maybe 250 mark. So it might be a little bit pricey considering the amount you get. But I would say that's still pretty decent given how long these will last over your Werthers, your lemon sherbets, any of those sort of sweets that you might have. So yeah, please check them out. We'll put a link hopefully in the description. If not, you'll find them on the Twitter and the Facebook posts. Yeah, please support a UK company. They may not be well known at the moment, but I suspect that they should be based on these products if the others are any good, which I'm sure they will be. In the meantime, please subscribe below for more videos. Please like us on Facebook. Please do all the other things that we tell you to do, and most importantly, share us with your friends, because we want to grow.